Hey guys, it's Megan here at Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum, and today we're going to do a different kind of comparison. So a lot of people come into our stores with a vacuum like this, and then end up walking out the door with a vacuum like this. So I thought I would illuminate why that happens so frequently. So, way back when I first moved out of my house, I had a vacuum that was very similar to this. I thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. It looked like it vacuumed up all that cat hair very well, and I thought it did a really good job. But I never quite put two and two together why after I would vacuum, my allergies would flare up randomly. I thought it was cleaning, right? So then after that, we got another vacuum, and then 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 I started working here, and I've only had one vacuum since then. So the reason why is because in a bagless system like this, it actually emits about 30% of the dust and debris that you're sucking up. They also don't have very good brush rollers on them. They're plastic and they wear down very quickly. And when you have a hose like this, it's very brittle, so it starts cracking. Actually, on this one here that someone traded in, you can see the duct tape from where it cracked. So on a vacuum like this, they are actually made to only last you maybe a year, maybe two, if you're lucky, maybe three, and then they start breaking down, and then places like us can't get parts on them anymore. And we hate that. We don't want you to have to be recycling through vacuum and vacuum and vacuum again, having your allergies flare up like mine did, and just causing a lot of issues. But a lot of people have been trading in these guys for something like the SEBO Felix Rosso. The warranties on these are about a year or two, and usually you have to send them straight back to the manufacturer in the original packaging, which I don't know about you, I don't usually keep my vacuum boxes. On something like the SEBO Felix, if you purchase it from an authorized dealer, you get a 10-year warranty on the motor, on the parts, and 7 years on the labor. And you don't have to bring us the box. We can just fix it for you, which is fantastic. It's also a bagged system, so you don't get any of that weird dust and debris emitting out while you're vacuuming. And it also has a couple of other things that are really nice. So this one looked like it did a good clean because it did a surface clean. However, this one does a full clean because you have height adjustment, which makes it so that your brush roll actually agitates the carpet and creates airflow through the carpet so that your suction power is actually exactly what it needs to be. So you get a deeper clean and a better clean every time. So the first time, most people trade up from this kind of vacuum into a vacuum like this. They fill that first vacuum bag very quickly, but after that, it's usually about a bag a month. And that's true in my house where I have 3 cats, 3 dogs, a lot of scales, a toddler, a husband, and a lot of guests. So 1 bag a month is pretty incredible. Along with that, that warranty is fantastic. You've got better handles for that, and even the hoses are made out of better material so they don't crack on you as much. And even better, for long hair like this, removing the brush roll, cleaning it out, and even replacing the brush roll are so much better. So if you are looking at buying a new vacuum, come into our stores and compare them. If you've got a vacuum like this at home, you could bring it in and do kind of like a side-by-side comparison and see how well they are. However, for the video's sake, we are going to show you what that looks like, and I want you to listen to what they sound like too when they're running. Mind you, this is a traded-in vacuum that has a lot of weirdnesses with it, but most of the time you will notice a sound difference between one of these guys and one of those ones. If you're in the market for a new vacuum, please come in and check out the vacuums in the store because you will be impressed with how crazy good these vacuums are. And like I said, maybe you'll be more like me, where you were trading vacuums every 1.5 to 2 years, and then suddenly you've had one for 6, and you hopefully will have it for 20. So thank you so much for joining me today. We'll see you next time, and go have a vacuum showdown and tell us which one won for you.